21st of January, Rabbi Levitt, Gemora.
All right. And we are up to, we'll go from Itmar, Amar of Nachman, Amar Shmuel. Yeah, I think we may have started it yesterday, but we'll start it again today. This is on Yud Dalet Amud Beis. And it's the first word of the line is it's about 12 lines from the top. First words are Aleph Lamed, Amar Lahu. Oh. Shalom, shalom. Okay. Okay. The electrician is here. All right. Okay, so we'll see how noisy it is. I'll have to go to the other room. I moved in here so I wouldn't miss his ring. Okay, so we're up to Yud Dalet Amud Beis. Itma Amar of Nachman Amar Shmuel. I think it's going to be too noisy. Okay. So let's move back. It'll just take a minute. Ken. Oh, now he wants me to come. Okay. Yeah. Hello. Oh. Hello. Ken. Ken. Okay. Okay. So now we're ready to go. Ken.
Who said? Amar Rav Nachman, Amar Shmuel. Rav Nachman said the name of Shmuel. Ma'os yesh lo. The purchaser has the right to compensation for the money which he paid. Shavach ein lo. but he does not have the right to compensation for his improvements. Af al pi she peirash lo es hashvach, even though the seller explicitly told him that he accepts responsibility for the improvements. My time, but what's the reason? Kevan de karka ain lo. Since the land is not his, i.e., the seller's, schar ma'osav omeid v'notel. It would appear as if the purchaser collects a fee for the use of his money, i.e., the loan to the seller, if he receives compensation for the improvements.
Oh, okay. I thought we had this issue yesterday.
Yeah, it sounds familiar to me too.
Oh, in other words, yesterday we wanted to know whether it was like this or whether it was like whether it was in fact regarded as ribis or not. And he didn't know, and he asked, they asked Rav Huna, and he didn't. Right, that's when we said it was Rafya Biodeh. He wasn't. Basically, it means he wasn't clear about the answer. So now the Gemora is bringing a statement that Rav Nachman said in the name of Shmuel. And in fact, we see over here what Shmuel said. That it is regarded as, it is Mexicaribus. Okay. Okay, now we can go.
He made improvements. He's getting paid for the work he did. Why is that ribis?
Well, let's see what Rashi says.
Okay, which Rashi now we're going to start with?
In other words, we'll go from, does Rashi even have anything on this statement? Doesn't look like he has anything.
Mm-hmm.
He has nothing. Okay, so he expects us to get it from what we already said, I suppose. So, yeah, here you have the. So the case was that a buyer is claiming from the mocher for the karka that was taken away from him by the one that it was stolen from, and the seller was the goslin, and so Mos Yeshlo, he's entitled to get paid for the fact that the purchase price of the property, so that the seller is obligated to pay him back, but not for the improvements that he made on the land. Not for the improvements that he made on the land.
Who improved the land, the buyer or the seller?
The buyer made the improvements to the land, and so he wants to get paid for the for the purchase price of the property itself, and also for the improvements that he made to the land from the seller.
So the buyer is not the thief.
No, he just bought it from a thief.
So I don't get it. He didn't do anything wrong. He bought this land. He spent time and money on it, improving it. He wants to get his money for what he spent, time and effort.
So we say, oh, and now we're going to make the Kiddush even greater. We're saying that this is so that he's not going to get the Shevach. He's not going to get the reimbursed for the improvements that he made from the seller. Afal shapirashlo as a Shevach, even though the seller explicitly made a condition with him that if the land is taken away from him, he will reimburse him for it, not only for the price of the land, but also for the shevach, for the improvements that he made. So the Gemora is asking your question, my time. Why is that? What's the reason that the seller is not obligated to pay the buyer for the improvements that he made on the land?
Right, and I'm asking a question about the answer to my tama. I don't get the answer. Like we lost the rabbi.
Okay. See if he gets back.
Okay. I'm here.
Hey, Roy,
Hello. I've got enough juice.
we lost the rabbi. We're waiting for him to come back.
Oh. I hope he didn't sacrifice for me.
Well, he left and you appeared, so I don't know.
Yeah. In any case, good morning, Phil.
Good morning.
Yeah. I'm on 74% now, so that should be all right.
Yeah, that should keep it for a while.
Hmm. Have you started already?
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're on 13B2,
Thank you.
left-hand column near the top. My timer.
Mm-hmm. Um, left or right column?
Left column near the top.
Left column on the top. 13B2.
King.
Big pardon?
14B2.
13B2, yeah.
14.
14B2. Oh, all right, thank you. My time. Oh, what is the reason? Oh, thank you. Purchaser has the right to compensation from the money which he paid. He does not have the right to compensate for his improvements. Hmm. Hmm.
He's trying to come back in now. Hello, Rabbi. Welcome back. You're muted.
Okay. Don't know what happened, but at least I got back. I assumed it was something to do with the electrician. But anyway, okay. So we're in the middle of explaining this statement of Shmuel. Why is it that Shmuel says that Gemora wants to know, my taima, why is it that he doesn't get the Shebach? So the Gemara said, Kevin de Karka Ein Lo, since since the seller doesn't really have any karka to sell, so it's not called a sale of karka. So what is it called? How do we define the money that the buyer gave to the seller? There was really no sale. So we define the money that he gave to him as a loan, like we said yesterday, so that when the seller returns the purchase price to the buyer, so if he's going to get, like we said yesterday, if the house was a million, and he made improvements that are worth 500 million, so so it's not really called a sale of a house. There was no house to sell. There was no property to sell. He didn't have any property. He was a gazlan. He guzzled the property. There was the property was taken away from the buyer by the rightful owner. So now the buyer is trying to recover his losses from the gazlan. So we say that we regard the money that he gave him as a loan. It's like he loaned him money, so now he's giving him back the money that he loaned him. So what did he loan him? He loaned him a million. He didn't loan him any more than that. So when the guy gives him back, if he would give him back also for the improvements, so that would mean that he's giving him a million plus a half a million for the improvements, so that he can't do. How does the Gemora define what it is that he's doing? Kevin de karka ein lo sachar ma'osav omed benotel. If he's going to take $1.5 million, it's going to look like he's getting schar, he's getting paid back for the fact that he loaned the money. So therefore, he cannot be given back that money. That's the words of Shmuel. Okay. Onwards in the Gemara. Esvei Rabba l'Rav Nachman.
But what about my question?
So you asked, why is it that he can only be paid for the purchase price of the house, the money that he gave? Because if he's going to be given more than that, it's going to look like he's getting paid for the fact that he loaned the guy money.
So the Gemara is saying that we're concerned with what it looks like, not what it really is?
I mean, it wasn't really a, yeah, that's what we're saying. It looks like that's what it looks like, I guess.
But anybody who looked into the situation would understand that he did the work and he spent the money on the improvement and he needs to be reimbursed. Why does the Gemara not take that into account?
Because the Gemara says that we don't want it to look like somebody's getting ribis.
Okay, I don't know. It doesn't sound right to me. Yeah. I mean, it's basically the same thing that we said yesterday, but although we didn't decide that was definitely the halacha. We asked it as a question, but that was the. So now we're seeing that according to Shmuel holds that that's what has to be done. So we'll see. Maybe
Is that in fact the halacha? We don't see a we don't see a letter there by this statement of Shmuel. So it could be it's not even the halacha. But in any case, that's what Shmuel holds. Yeah. Okay, so now Esvei Rava l'Rav Nachman. Esvei Rava l'Rav Nachman. We go to Roy to continue the reading.
Okay.
First word on the line is Esvei. It's about 20 lines from the top.
Esvei Rava l'Rav Nachman. Rava challenged Rav Nachman. Is that where we are?
Yeah.
From a Mishnah. Ein. What happened to my? What happened to my magnifying glass? Oh, ein Metzia. We do not collect l'achlas pirot for consumption of produce. We do not collect for consumption of produce. Belishbach karkaot or for improvement of land. Belimitson hashah v'havanos or for food of a man's wife and daughters. Minakotsim Vadim were from encumbered properties. Ikoni Sikon Hashalot because of the common good. And then Rava goes on to explain the question.
Okay, let's take a look at the. Okay, yeah, maybe we'll take a look at further in the Gemora. Okay, so he's going to explain now. Rava's going to explain how this, what he brought over here from this Mishnah. It's actually a Mishnah in Gittin. He's going to bring over here how it is that this constitutes a refutation of what Shmuel said. Now, the issue is Shmuel is saying that the purchaser is not going to be able to collect the for the improvements on a field that was taken away from him that he bought when the rightful owner takes it away from him, and now his recourse is to go against his seller, who was the actual Goslin who gozled the field from the rightful owner. That he wants to get paid back also the improvements. So Rava is bringing this mission over here that would seem to indicate somehow that the buyer would be entitled to get the improvements. Okay, so Yeah, so let's see how Rava explains this Mishnah. We don't really understand this Mishnah so well, but okay, fine. Let's keep going. It says Meshabde Udelo Mafkina. Want to read from there? Roy?
We're going to be out of time with this.
We're out of time. Oh, always out of time. Okay.
Thank you, Rabbi.
Actually, before that. Okay, take care.
Okay.
Okay, thank you. Have a good day, everybody.
Have a good day.
Amen.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye, Roy. Bye, Lou. Bye, Phil. Have a great day.
You too, Rabbi Levitt. Be well.
Amen.